Today's Feature Friday is going to be focused on reputation management. So in the very beginning, first log in, make sure you go down to settings, go to integrations, and ensure that your Google My Business is connected. And you can make sure that your Google My Business page is selected here with messages enabled and GBP call tracking is enabled. So make sure all of those are set. You'll then also be able to come to reputation management. And from the top, we can start with if you want auto replies. So you can turn off Reviews AI, where you won't get suggestions on what kind of replies you'd like to send. You can get suggestions, or you can set up auto replies to automatically reply. If I get a 5-star review, I always want it to reply with XYZ, right? Also, as you scroll down, you have a review link. So you can say, okay, I want it to go to my Google, I want it to go to my Facebook, or custom link. Most of the time, it should be get reviews on Google with your page selected and the link. If you want to, go ahead, and I just recommend double checking, control, paste, and then ensure your location pops up, right? And it gives you directly opens up the 5-star review thing. So I'm going to go ahead. This is one of my clients, so I'll go ahead and post a 5-star review for them. Might as well, right? So make sure that that's all accurate. Down here at the bottom, you can see the email that goes out whenever somebody signs up as a member or a trial, or whenever you send a request here, up here on top. So make sure that if you want to change some of that language of what the subject line is, when you want it to send, the whole 9 yards. And then also you can look at your SMS review. You can add a logo if you would like, and then the language that you'd like to send out. Now, keep in mind, this setting that we're looking at here is only if you do the send review request here manually, right? So if I click, let me give you an example. So let's say I'm standing in front of my gym and a person comes up and said, hey, Rick, I just want to let you know that this gym changed my life. I lost 10 pounds, been the best decision of my life. And I say, oh, Mary, that's so great. Would you mind leaving that as a Google review so that we can grow our business and communicate that to the community? And then she said, sure. All I have to do is come to reputation management, click send review request, and I'll also show you some other ways of doing it. But send review request, find the contact's name. So maybe let's see if there is a Mary in here. I don't know if there is or not. Yeah, there we go. I pick Mary, and then I can send it via SMS or email, and it sends her the direct link that I clicked on earlier. So very powerful way to collect testimonials for people that are right in front of you, Google reviews. Okay. And then also down here at the bottom, as we scroll a little further, you can use a review widget. So if you have access to your own website, or maybe you want to put it on a landing page or include it in an email, you can come down here to customize review widget and then click this link. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you to the reputation tab where the widget lives. And you can see your Google review widget here, which is super cool. And you have the ability to edit this widget so you can put it wherever you would like. So I would just come over to Untitled, which is the one that's currently listed, and click edit. And then I start first by including all the sources. So I want my Facebook and my Instagram reviews in there. I can pick the type of review listing I want. So you can do a list if you want. Looks like this. You can do a grid, masonry, carousel with scrolls, right? Or the legacy. So personally, I'm a fan of the grid because I think it shows, the grid. And then you can pick how many you want to show. So max number for this one, I'll just say 8. So because it looks nice and clean with the 4 and 4. Minimum ratings, any rating. So what I do is I change this to 5-star only. So it's going to show just your 5-star listings, but you can do, again, any rating that you want, however you want to do that. And then I can click save. Also, I'll just say website, right? I'm going to go back and edit it again. I can go to content, and now I can change the heading. So if I don't want it to say what our clients say about us, I can change that. If I don't want the description to say, here are some reviews, you could say something like recent member feedback, right? For example. And then it'll say recent member feedback here. So you can also just put the name of your club. So I might put, actually, I kind of like that better. Cycle Bar, Fritz Farm, right? So now it has that name in there, which looks really cool. You can then go to appearance and you can change the colors. So with this being Cycle Bar, maybe for the star rating color, I decide, you know what? Let's do more of a red color. Okay, that looks cool. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and save it again. Sorry about that. Edit widget. If I wanted to change, the background, maybe I decide, you know what, the background, I like more of a black, right? A gray. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to go and change the text and all of that so it works, but you get the general idea, right? And so I can fit that and save that. I can also go to settings and check if I want to display the date, exclude reviews containing no description. So if I don't want this one to show, I can do that. And then I can get the code to paste on my website. And it'll be a live living review widget on your website or your funnel or wherever you'd like to use it. So that's pretty cool. Now, within your dashboard, I talked earlier about getting people to leave reviews for you. Notice the lightning bolt icon here. If you click this, you also have the ability to send a review request and do the exact same process that we did earlier. So there's an easy way. And then down here within your normal menu on the front end, you have your reputation tab. From your reputation tab, you have overview about your reporting, which Google My Business only lets you go back 6 months. And it defaults to that. You can see how many reviews you received, what that feedback has looked like, what your average rating is, your trends. So you can see that they've slowly grown over time. You can see your most recent reviews, review requests. What this is this is the request that you've sent out via the send request button. So you can see if they're in there, if they've reviewed, whatever that looks like. And then next I can go to request to see that list of people that I've sent requests to. Mary Smith, see she opened it, but maybe didn't leave a review. I think this was a test we were doing. I can go to reviews and look at all of my reviews. And so I can reply to this review if it makes sense. Also keep in mind that every new Google review does show up under your conversation tab. So it'll show as an unread conversation for you to reply to. And I can either type my own magical reply or I can generate an AI reply. And the cool thing about the AI replies that I like is, let me go down to this one, for example. So let's see what happens. I've never done this with a negative feedback before. So let's try it. Go to the Richmond Patchen location. Every time I come to this location, I have a problem. Drove all the way in the rainstorm, sat in a bad wreck, tried to call, no answer. I get there. There's no one up front. After 3 minutes, she comes around the corner after laughing and having an entire conversation with other people to tell me I can't go in because it's 7:06. This is where I started my membership, and I'm not even okay. So look, we did the AI. We're truly sorry to hear about your frustrating experience at Fritz Farm location, Sophia. We take your feedback very seriously and will ensure necessary steps to rectify the issue that encountered. Thanks for highlighting these issues. It helps us improve our service. Can you get any better of a reply than that? I wouldn't even type it that good, right? And then you could send it if you would like. So I think that's super, super valuable for you. And again, then you have the widgets. Also, another one of our features, just because it's on this tab, so I'll talk about it a little bit, is the listings. And basically what this is it's a tool called Yext that we have built into our program. And it's called citation alignment. So what it does, and I'll go to my Gym Genius account so you guys can see this. What it does is it takes my business profile, in which I filled in on the back end of Gym Genius, and it creates me a login and a profile on every single site you see listed here. There's over 150 different sites. So now my business has a listing on Google, Alexa, Facebook, Apple, Yelp, Bing, and I didn't have to create them at all. It creates them. And if I change my information, all I have to do is go to edit listing information, change this information, and it automatically will update all of my listings across the entire internet. Awesome. Great. Why is that important? Because the way this works is Google looks at your website and then looks at all the other sites in which you have listings, and it's always looking for what's called citation alignment. Does their address match? Does their website match? Does their phone number match? And the more those things are in sync, the more Google says, this is a legitimate business doing legitimate business for real people, and I can trust them to send my customers to their website. Not only that, but it's also called backlinking. So what happens is now my website, gymgenius.ai, has 150 plus websites that reference and point back to it. So it just builds social proof to Google. So if Google looks and says, wow, there's 200 other sites pointing back to this website, it must be legitimate, and we can rank it higher and give it better organic results. So very, very powerful tool to raise your organic presence. So if you have a problem in your market with not showing up on the first page of Google, not showing up with your Google My Business map listing, or you just want that extra organic boost, I highly recommend you sign up for this service. I believe it's $99 a month, which is absolutely nothing. I guarantee you'll at least get one lead or one appointment or client out of it every single month. It's very powerful. So definitely something to look into. If you like more questions about that, please let me know. But again, this isn't a sales presentation. I just wanted to show you about that. Last thing is, if you want to find out kind of where your reputation management goes out, you can always come to workflows and content. Okay. And then when you go into contact and opportunity messaging, you'll find one that says appointment message 1. And 1, also another thing you guys can do whenever you're in the workflow list, if you're looking for something, you can type in 1 and only those will pop up. And I'll know that it's the messaging one. This is the system when things are marked, it moves it, does all the technical stuff. But this is the actual messaging. So I can click on that, open it up, and now I can see what that messaging looks like. When somebody is closed, 1 deal means they're a member, right? We send them a welcome message. Hey, welcome. Congratulations, the whole 9 yards. And then the next one is, hey, I have a request for you. Do you mind leaving us a 5-star review? Made a quick video for you. Here's the review link. 4 days later, hey, just checking in, see how things are going, right? It's a member nurturing thing, right? And then this gym has deals on cycling shoes. So, hey, now that you're a member, you get $25 off these things. And then 15 days later, another review ask, right? So if you want to go in and customize that or add more things, I highly, highly recommend that, guys. And I don't want to get off topic, but this is a member nurturing sequence. So if you want to build this out for 90 days, and don't forget to like us on Instagram and join our Facebook group and download this app and just all those basic check-in things, you can do that to build value with your members to increase your retention. So again, this conversation was more about reputation management, but I wanted to give you a little bit more info on our thought process and how that works. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let us know. Reputation management is huge, huge, huge for your business. And if you do it the right way, you can really boost your organic presence and get more leads and traffic to your website. Thanks for your time.